Getting a good job was supposed to make life easier. So why does it still feel this hard?
A job could literally say they gonna pay me $40 an hour. I still don't want it.
Nobody warns you that getting better jobs can potentially make you feel worse about your life.
I know what God really wants, damn it. He wants me to kill my motherfucking self. That's why he fucks with me. That's why he gave me a fucked up ass life.
There was a time when getting a job meant that you have made it, dog. You pulled it off. Stable income, benefits, man, and just a clear path forward. Like you knew where you were going, right? And that's a great feeling to have. So why does it feel like having a good job nowadays isn't even that good anymore? Why does it feel like you don't really care like how you thought you would? Because a lot of people today are doing exactly what they were told to do. They're going to school, they built the skills, and they landed solid careers, and yet they still feel financially stressed, stuck, or even behind. And that disconnect is the story in and of itself. A good job used to come with a certain promise to us. You know what I mean? You'd be able to afford your life, not luxury, but stability. You could afford rent or a mortgage, your bills would be paid, you would even have some savings as well, and a little breathing room to add on to it. Now look at what that same good job has to cover for today, because it don't really cover a lot. Housing costs have surged up, your healthcare is expensive, and then all of your expenses as far as like groceries and your insurance and transportation, everything adds up pretty fast. So even if your salary looks decent on paper, it does get stretched in real life. And it's not just about the money, of course, right? It's about the pressure. People are working long hours. They are taking on more responsibilities than what they're really supposed to. That is way above their pay grade, if we're really being honest here. And they're dealing with burnout, all while feeling like they're not getting ahead. And so the job might still be good, of course, yeah, sure, but the life it supports just doesn't feel the same. Now, this is where the shift really adds up, and it really shows for a lot of us Americans. A good job used to create opportunity. Now, for a lot of people, it just maintains survival. You're not building wealth out here. You're not getting ahead. You're just holding your position in society. And when that happens long enough, people are gonna start asking questions about everything that they're doing. Not their work ethic, but the system that they are in, that they're working in.
If you make 100K a year, you're poor. Like honestly, 100%. Living paycheck to paycheck, barely doing what you want to do, sacrificing all your time to work. Like honestly, everybody's sitting there flexing. Oh my God, look at me! I'm making six figures. I'm making 100K. You're broke. You are poor. And you want to know how I know that? Because most people that are making 100K a year, working in the trades or any job, they're working like 70 hours to 100 hours a week just to make that. You don't make that much money. You're broke. You're living paycheck to paycheck. And then maybe, let's say you are, maybe working 50, 55 hours, making 100K a year. If you live by yourself and and all you're dealing with is yourself, that's fine. But if you want to do what most people do and what you probably should do, is have a family, have kids, buy a house, do all these things. 100K a year? Yeah, you're broke. You're poor. That's it. Just get that in your head, dude. Because at the end of the day, people make 100K a month using this phone you're watching this video on. 100K a month or more off of technology that they use for maybe 2 hours a day instead of working 70 to 100 hours a week. What would you rather do? It's your choice.
Is it just me, or is 100K a year no longer enough to even live a bare minimum comfortable life? Keep in mind, I'm single with no kids and no wife, and I could still easily spend 60, 70 grand a year, which is like how much you're keeping after taxes if you make 100 grand a year. I could not imagine adding in a beautiful wife who's rightfully gonna have a shopping addiction because she's beautiful, and then 2 kids who wanna go to private schools, eat good quality foods, get them under insurance, take care of them, give them clothes, provide for myself, drive a nice car, live in a nice home. All of these things are so expensive that if you make 100K a year, you will not even be able to afford like half of it. And while it does suck, the answer is so simple. We just need to lock in and make more money. That's just what you need to do. It sucks, but it is what it is. So lock the fuck in, start a business, make more money.
Making 100K is kind of being poor in some cities nowadays. Hear me out. I know I sound crazy, but 100K is like the new 40K. Especially if you live in San Francisco, New York. God forbid you got some kids. Man, people who are making 100K, 120K are sometimes barely being able to pass by. Not just because of their lifestyle, but where they live and where their proximity of where they are at. So that's why I say now you gotta make at least 400, 500K. You gotta make more than a doctor's salary to live a really good lifestyle. And I'm not trying to say you right now that's making 40, 50K a year, you can't live good. You can. Just gotta just maybe not live in a big city. Maybe live in Nebraska even, but 100K is now poor. I'm just saying that. 100K is now poor.
One group of people that I feel really bad for, and I had this conversation last night at length with somebody, and that is like the bottom kind of 99% of guys who, you know, have normal jobs, 9 to 5s, whatever. I don't think people realize that even if you make like 100K a year now, which is probably considered a reasonably decent salary in most states in the US, you're still not really able to do anything. And I know that sounds bizarre, but if after taxes every month you're making, you know, $7,000, $8,000, then you take out, you know, rent, car payments, food, whatever else you pay for, gym membership, the fact is you actually don't really have that much left over. Let's say that you want to date somebody, you have to take them on dates, buy them flowers, whatever. All of that adds up to a point where most guys nowadays cannot compete. And it's funny because the girl I was speaking to this about, she'd never thought about this because she goes out to nice places, you know, does all that. She'd never really realized that there probably was like the vast majority of guys that she's never even interacted with that just have normal jobs working at like Target or whatever they do. And I think it's sad, honestly. And I've been in that position myself before. You know, I used to work in a grocery store when I was 18 at the night shift. And yeah, it's pretty eye-opening when you actually think about it.
I know what God really wants, damn it. He wants me to kill my motherfucking self. That's why he fucks with me. That's why he gave me a fucked up ass life. But the joke's on him. I ain't gonna give that motherfucker the satisfaction.
What am I doing wrong? I work every day and I'm still broke. Like, I have a decent job. I make some decent money, but I live out here in Cali. Like, bro, as soon as I get paid, I have all these bills stacked up, bro, that shit wipes me clean. Like, fuck, I got no money left over. Making $100,000 a year doesn't get you anywhere nowadays. And then moving to Houston, moving to Texas, any other type of state, guys, like, fuck that. I'm not gonna fucking move there. There's gotta be a better way for me to make more fucking money, or the things that cost so much money need to go fucking down. One or the other.
Did your guys' full-time jobs also make you change for the worse? I am such a mean person now. I'm impatient. I have no whimsy. I haven't talked to somebody outside of work or texted anybody in around 3 months because I have absolutely no social battery and I have like just elevated social anxiety because I see the worst in people again. And now, right, I need to like fucking do content. So one day I'll just be so famous. But I have no fucking personality other than hating my job.
What genuinely kills me is today is the second time this week that I have left my job crying because it's so stressful. I literally have been feeling like, is stability worth your mental health? But then when you're not stable and you can't pay your bills, it's like, which one is the worst? I have finally calmed myself down and I'm really debating putting my 2 weeks in because I can't do this.
A job could literally say they gonna pay me $40 an hour. I still don't want it. All the benefits in the world, 401k down, everything is available. You can start right now. I still don't want the job. This is something I literally keep to myself because I don't think a lot of people understand where I am at this point when it comes to jobs, and I'm not even playing. It's not even about the money no more. My last job, I made the most money I've ever made in my life, and I still resigned from that job because it's not about the money. Like, once you realize and you've touched enough money at a job and realize how much you're still unhappy, how much you still are behind on stuff, how much it doesn't really make you happy or fulfill you. No money moving forward is going to make you want to work at a job. I'm officially at that point. I've been telling y'all, I don't want to work for nobody. The thought of me clocking into somebody's job gives me extreme anxiety. I don't care about the money. It's nothing a job can say to me to make me say, hey, okay, I want to come work for you. Nothing. It's nothing you can say. I don't want to do it. I would literally, quite literally, use my own products that I make and go on the street and sell it with a tent set up and make money that way than to clock into a 9 to 5. It's not about the money. If it makes me happy, that's where I'm going to be. And a 9 to 5 does not make me happy. I'm sorry.
Nobody warns you that getting better jobs can potentially make you feel worse about your life. I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I keep hearing the same story from people. I have a friend that works on Wall Street here in New York. He has 2 beautiful kids, a wife, and he told me once that he's jealous of people that have more freedom than him. Meanwhile, those same people are jealous of his financial stability. Everyone's standing in their own life looking at someone else's thinking, that's the thing I'm missing. And yeah, comparison is the thief of joy, of course. But it's not just comparing yourself to other people. It's comparing yourself to this imagined timeline that doesn't even exist anymore. Your parents built their success in a completely different era. So here's what I think is actually happening. You are chasing a feeling, not a job. No job can give you that feeling because the feeling you're searching for is permission to stop proving yourself. So maybe we need to stop waiting for the perfect career to give ourselves that permission. See what happens when you stop running from the discomfort and just let yourself be good enough exactly where you are. So my friend, the time is not running out. You're just learning what actually matters. That's exactly what your 20s are for. Heck, even your 30s.